So, did you know that 74% of Americans use social media on vacation? This is relevant because I feel like there's a lot of controversy surrounding like using social media on vacation, like if you should or if it ruins it. But my credibility is, I mean, I've been on quite a few vacations, so I've seen it a lot. Like, I'm personally unbiased about it. Like, it doesn't bother me, do whatever you want. But lots of people have different opinions, so I feel like it's a good thing to talk about. There's growing concern surrounding how people use social media on vacations. Some argue that it actually ruins vacations. And then, I know there's a lot of different viewpoints, and I respect all of them, and we will speak on them today, but no matter what, like, all viewpoints, they're okay. And then today, first, I will speak about the benefits of having social media on vacations. Second, I will talk about what are said to be like the drawbacks of having social media. And then third, I will share my personal experiences of it. And then now that I've kind of went over what I'm going to talk about, I am going to bring up the beneficial parts. So the main benefit of social media on vacations is it helps keep memories. In a 2025 study done by Cambridge University Press, they said studies too revealed that participants had more consistent recall of events captured in the shared photos more than details not captured. And that pretty much just means like memories from the vacation they were on, they can recall more events if they have a picture of it. So having pictures for like social media and stuff, if you can, like you always have that picture, and even more like if you look at the picture, it also brings back memories that you could have forgotten about. And then now that I've talked about the benefits, I'm going to talk about what some of the negatives are. So negatives are some of the negatives come from safety risks of popular travel destinations. And Samuel Cornell, Phys or 2023 says, social media is a highlight reel. Before diving into that enticing pool or hiking that mountain, do thorough research. Don't let it be your last swim. And that pretty much just means there's a lot of like popular travel places out on social media and like stuff to do like cliff jumping. And a lot of the people you see do it are professionals, or at least people who researched it. And if you don't research it, there's a lot that can go wrong and you can get injured, because like some of the stuff you see on social media is like professionals doing it and people who do it for a job. And all right, and now that I've spoke about the drawbacks, I am going to talk about my own personal experience that I've had with just social media. So my experience, I've seen the good and the bad through personal experience. Social media, but for the good, social media helped me stay connected with friends. Like, I've met a lot of friends on vacations, and some of them have lived like across the world or far away, and just having social media, you can still connect with them after the vacation. And that's just good because people can stay connected throughout, just like after vacations. And then some of the bad parts that I've seen is people often miss out on experiences because they're glued to their phones, because you do see the people that are just on their phones the whole time, and like they could be doing something fun, like they're at a cool place and they're just stuck to their phone. And then now I am going to do a 3-minute section about just questions, and we can have a discussion, but I only have 3 minutes, so we can try and keep the answers brief and respectful. So for my first question, do you think social media enhances vacations? Anyone?
I say no, you're supposed to have fun.
I had a friend that came with my family on vacation she was on her phone the whole time, and it kinda just felt like a waste of money to bring her. Like, I don't mean it in that way, but it's
I
just,
know.
it can ruin it, but
Mhm.
like, you can have fun. I think there just needs to be a balance of what you're doing and how much time you're spending on your phone.
I like what you said about, holding on to memories with everything, you know, like take pictures of everything, but I think you don't need to post it, what you feel.
Yeah.
That's how so you can.
Definitely, sure.
I second that, like using your phone to take pictures and like stuff, but not taking the time to even upload then, just like, you could do that back at home.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree that like, so like you can take pictures and stuff, but vacations are meant to like spend time with your friends and family. Alright, so for my second question, how does social media affect how people plan trips?
I think you see something that looks cool on Instagram, you're like, oh, I need to go visit that
Yeah.
place or do that thing. So it sometimes can be kind of like you saw something that, like, I guess it can be a good or a bad thing.
Mhm.
You can find somewhere new that you never thought existed, or you can just go there because it's popular and then, I don't know, miss out on something else.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you could see it on social media and then think it looks great, and it's just, I can't, a crap hole when you get there.
Definitely.
Then it's just awful when you get there, so it's just, it could be deceiving based on
Mhm.
what you see.
Anyone else? Okay. Have you ever chose a travel destination based off social media? If so, what was your experience? Trinity?
We were gonna go to Florida and our flight got canceled, and so we were just sitting in there, and my mom was like, well, we're going somewhere, we're not staying here, so we literally scrolled on social media to find a new destination, and we ended up in California. So it was positive, and we wouldn't have been able to like do spring break without it, but yeah.
Nice. Anyone else? I've got one more question. So, how does social media shape the way families interact with each other on vacations?
Could you repeat the question?
Oh, yeah. How does social media shape the way families interact with each other on vacations?
I think it can limit it sometimes, or, I mean, there's times where you'll be inside or on your phone, but sometimes you're not getting the quality time that you're paying for, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I do think that, like, if everyone's on their phones, you're not really spending time with each other.
Yeah.
Alright. So now that I've gone over those questions, I am going to just conclude everything. So in conclusion, I think that there's growing controversy surrounding how people use social media on vacations, and a lot of people argue that it ruins it, a lot of people say that it benefits it. But today I went over the benefits of social media, the negatives of it, and then my own experience. And then just next time you're on vacation, consider our differing opinions on this matter. And yeah, that's it.